في عام 2017 وافقت دوبون ثاني أكبر شركة كيميائية في العالم على دفع 671 مليون دولار تعويضا للمتضررين من التلوث الناجم عن أنشطتها، منهية بذلك معركة قانونية ضارية دامت ما يقارب 20 عاما خاضها ضدها المحامي روبرت بيلوت.
تلك المعركة يطرحها فيلم دارك ووترز الذي أنتجه النجم الهوليوودي والناشط البيئي مارك رافالو، مستلهما أحداثه من مقال قرأه في مجلة نيويورك تايمز. رافالو الذي يجسد دور بيلوت خاض معارك مشابهة منذ انتقاله للسكن في ريف نيويورك عام 2008 ضد تقنية التصديع المائي لاستخراج البترول.
Walking into a room with 30 people sitting there with their medical files saying, there's no one listening to us, we're being poisoned, we can't drink the water that's coming out of our taps, we can actually light it on fire, our wellheads are exploding, something's terribly wrong here, the state attorney won't listen to us, the government won't listen to us, will you help us? And I wanted to run out of that room. I went home that night, I laid in bed, I couldn't sleep. I went and looked at myself in the mirror and was like, okay, Ruffalo, do you really care about your community and your neighbors? Are you willing to do something for them? I called him the next day, I was like, I don't know what I can do, but I'll try and do what I can. And 2 weeks later, I was on Rachel Maddow talking about fracking, which no one, except for the communities had ever heard about it. And that sort of became my journey into this, and it was all about water.
It must be hard for you, given that this is you. I mean, he uses his profession to do what you do using your own profession.
Yeah, so that I could understand in him. But how he goes about it is very different than me. He's very dispassionate. He's very numbers and data and law, and I can be very passionate.
The motive, which
yes,
obviously is the same thing.
He's looking for the truth too, and I'm looking for the truth too.
I defend chemical companies.
Well, now you can defend me.
بيلوت يبدأ بالبحث عن الحقيقة عندما يأتي إلى مكتبه فلاح من باركسبرغ في ولاية فيرجينيا الغربية تجاور أرضه مصنع شركة دوبون، ويطلب منه أن يحقق في أسباب تسمم بقراته وموتها.
190 cows.
You tell me nothing's wrong here.
دوبون تنكر أن موادها الكيميائية تسببت في تسمم الحيوانات، فيرفع بيلوت دعوى ضدها مطالبا بالاطلاع على وثائق أبحاثها، ويكتشف استخدام الشركة مركبا عضويا صناعيا هو حمض بيرفلورو الأوكتينايك في إنتاج المواد المقاومة للالتصاق التeflon منذ نهاية الحرب العالمية الثانية.
DuPont is knowingly poisoning 70,000 local residents for the last 40 years. You knew, still you did nothing. You want to flush your career down the toilet for some cowhand?
فيرفع بيلوت دعوى نيابة عن كل سكان المدينة مطالبا بتعويضات لهم.
They have all the money, all the firepower, and they'll use it. I know. I was one of them. Our government is captive to DuPont. They're trying to force you to make me stop.
He was willing to risk his job, his family, for a stranger who needed his help.
The system is rigged. They want us to think it'll protect us.
He succeeded in his battle against the system.
Yes.
At a great cost to him as well.
Yes.
Do you think you achieved as much as he did in your activism, and what have you learned from this journey?
He's exposed the biggest cover-up probably in corporate history. I haven't done anything that would come near to that, but I'm a filmmaker and I'm a storyteller, and I can tell that story.
Is it because law is more effective in countering these systems?
It can be very effective. You have to have people that are willing to fight both inside and outside of the system. And the law is a really great tool. It just takes a long time, and it takes a lot of resources. He's able to create huge change working it from the law point of view that you couldn't from an activist point of view.
فعلا توقفت دوبان عن استخدام حمض بورفلورو الأوكتينايك عام 2018، لكن ذلك جاء متأخرا، إذ ثبت وجود أثر للحمض في 99% من الكائنات الحية، وذلك لأنه يستخدم في العديد من الصناعات المدنية والعسكرية، من ضمنها صناعة أواني الطبخ. كما تبين أن مستخدمه الأكبر هو الجيش الأمريكي المسؤول عن تلويث مئات آبار المياه في الولايات المتحدة.
There's 7 states in the United States that are dealing with this on a massive level. Firefighters are dropping off like flies because of the cancers that are connected to this, and the use of PFOA and firefighting foam in firefighters' clothing. The military has these explosions of cancer from these chemicals. What's important to me is that there's justice for them, that this information gets out in the world since all of us have it in our body, and that we have a discussion about the system that brought us this.
You have a lot of common with Rob, at
Yeah.
least ideologically, but his personality is very different than yours. As an actor, how do you approach him? Is the message as important as the correct portrayal of him?
Most actors, if they read this script, they would want to do those big speeches, and but that wasn't who he was, and so it became trying to make sure that that stayed interesting and compelling. This quiet, almost emotionally cut off person during the course of the story. It challenges you as an actor. It challenges the audience as an actor. If you want to disappear into a part.
في بداية مسيرته المهنية لعب رافالو أدوار بطولة ومساعدة في أفلام رومانسية على غرار You Can Count on Me و 13 Going on 30، وفي أفلام إثارة مثل زودياك وشاتر آيلاند. لكن منذ عام 2010 صار يركز على إنتاج أفلام تسلط الضوء على قضايا اجتماعية وسياسية وبيئية.
I love lesbians.
على غرار The Kids Are Alright الذي يدور حول عائلة مكونة من أمين مثليتين، وسبوتلايت الذي يحكي قصة طاقم الصحفيين الذين كشفوا عن اعتداءات جنسية ارتكبها قساوسة كاثوليك بحق أطفال في بوسطن. وقد رشح لأوسكار أفضل ممثل عن الفيلمين، بينما فاز بجائزة الإيمي عن أداء دور ناشط ومؤسس منظمة مناصرة لمرضى الإيدز في بداية الثمانينيات في فيلم نورمال هارت.
You're accusing the government of a conspiracy to murder all gay men?
Yes.
Goals that you share with them.
Yes.
How did that affect you on a professional and personal level?
I did see it starting with The Kids Are Alright, and even I have to say, a little bit later was Normal Heart.
Yeah, of course.
I saw like what it could do to a conversation. The Kids Are Alright landed right in the middle of this gay marriage conversation, and people were watching a gay couple that was in every way just like them, whether they're straight or gay. And so they could relate to them. And I saw how powerful that was. It was through laughter, and it was through relation. I was like, wow, that works beautifully. And it touches people's hearts, and it entertains them as well. Then came Spotlight. I was the first one to sign on to Spotlight. No one wanted to take that thing. And I saw the power of that. It's changed the church. It's changed the church on state levels. It's given the survivors the space to come out and tell their stories without shame. And even educating people about AIDS and the love that those people had for each other and how they fought, and teaching the next generation about activism. And so, yes, this movie was like the next level of that, and I've enjoyed that. It's something that I like doing with acting.
Amazing.
لكن الدور الذي عزز من شهرته العالمية كان بطل القوى الخارقة The Hulk الذي لعبه في 5 أفلام مارفل منذ فيلم The Avengers عام 2012.
How different the heroism of this fantastical character
Yes.
next to these real guys
Heroes.
who are facing real battles.
So the difference between Rob and the Hulk is Rob is a hero not because we want to be him. He's a hero because we don't. He takes the impossible journey, the hard, difficult journey to heroism. The Hulk is who we want to be. In the Avengers, it's a much more simplified version of good versus evil, right versus wrong, somebody protecting the little guy from some malignant force. They're touching on the same kind of feelings. And why is it so popular today? Because we sense that there's something out of balance. We want heroes. It doesn't just happen out of the blue. It's because something about those kinds of stories are appealing to us about the way we see the world.
خلافاً لنجوم السينما الآخرين، رافالو لا يطوي الصفحة على فيلم بعد اختتام تصويره، بل يشارك بطله في معركته ضد النظم والقوى الفاسدة ويروج لرسالته. فمنذ إطلاق دارك وارز رافق بيلو في حملة تحذير من مخاطر الملوثات الكيميائية التي تستخدمها الشركات الضخمة على حياة البشر والحيوانات، وحث السياسيين في الكونغرس الأمريكي والبرلمان الأوروبي على سن القوانين لمراقبة تلك الشركات وتنظيم استخدامها للمواد الكيميائية الضارة. حسام عاصي، BBC سينمارك.